Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mihir Shah once again with another video. This is the second part of October 2019 University question paper solving video based on the subject Goods and Service Tax, also known as the Indirect Tax paper for the TYBMS SIM 6 students. Okay. We have already solved question number 2 in our part 1. In this part, we are going to solve question number 3 of the question paper. Okay. So in question number 3, basically there were two questions of 15 marks each. Or so let us see how to solve those two sums based on 15 marks each. Okay. Now question number 3A. Mr. Arvind gives you the following information of his transaction for November 2017. It was 15 marks sum. Now remember, whenever they give you this list, okay, list of all transaction, it is based on calculation of taxable and non-taxable value of goods and services. Also, you should remember the exempted list. Okay, what are the things which are exempted from GST? What are the things on which GST is not payable, and what are the things on which GST is payable? That is all you have to remember. So now, see, very simple trick to remember this is anything related to government exempted, anything related to raw material, that is agricultural raw material, exempted. Okay. Residential purpose के लिए anything is given, no tax. If it is commercial, yes, taxable. Okay. For hotels and all, if the tariff of the room is less than 1,000, no tax. If it is above 1,000, you have to pay tax. Okay. So anything which is government based, residential based, agricultural based, you don't have to pay tax on that. But other than that, if it is purely based on commercial services or commercial, anything related to commercial where you're giving some service, on that GST will be applicable. Okay. So they are giving you particulars. They are giving you for hotel rooms, house are let out for individuals for residential purpose, placement service, renting of agricultural vacant land, storage, building. A lot of things are given. They are giving you a lot of transactions. After that, they told you as per the provision related to goods and service tax, classify the above item as taxable or non-taxable and calculate the value of taxable services, assuming that goods and services not included in the above amount and the applicable rate of GST was 18%. Okay, so now see, very simple to solve. What we'll do now here is we'll have to make two columns. We'll have to note down these particular as it is and two more column taxable and non-taxable. Okay, and then whatever value you will get for taxable ka total on that, you'll have to remove the GST at 18%. Okay, so now what I'm going to do on the next slide, I'm noting down all these particulars as it is. Okay, so we have noted down all those 13 particulars as it is. Okay, two columns taxable and non-taxable. The amounts are directly taken. Okay, so now we'll just have to see, have to just understand to figure out whether it is taxable or non-taxable. Amounts can be written directly from the question. Okay, first it was for hotel rooms, declared tariff per day is 1200. Now, as I told you, the rule is if the tariff of a room of a hotel or a lodge or anything is less than 1,000, you don't have to pay tax. If it is more than 1,000, then it will be purely taxable. So the for hotel room where the tariff is more than per day is 1,200, it is fully taxable. So whatever is the amount given in the question, that full thing will come under taxable column. No calculation there. Okay, you just have to put it amount whether it is taxable or non-taxable. Next, house are let out to individual for residential purpose. As I told you, residential and nothing related to commercial, the entire amount will be non-taxable. Next, placement service. Now, placement service is basically an activity which is performed to earn money. Okay, it is a commercial activity. So whatever is the value given to us in the question, the entire amount will be taxable. Renting of agricultural vacant land for horse rearing or rearing of horses. Now remember, for all animal husbandry, agriculture, everything is exempted except horse rearing, because horse rearing considered to be a very luxurious activity. Okay, anything which is luxurious is taxable. So the entire amount is taxable. Storage and warehousing of agricultural produce, anything related to agricultural is exempted or tax free or no tax on this, so it's non-taxable. Building was let out to Vidya Prasharak school. Now this is government based school. Anything which is government related, it is exempted, so non-taxable. Teaching and recreational activity relating to culture, again cultural stuff, traditional cultural, on that GST cannot be applicable, so non-taxable. Royalty from authorship of books. Now if you have written some book and if you're going to publish it, you're going to get some royalty on it. It is a commercial activity, the amount will be taxable. Margin earned from trading in derivatives. Remember, equity, share, derivative, futures, options, these are securities. Securities do not come under the purview of goods. If it does not come under the purview of goods, meaning it cannot come under GST, so this entire amount will be non-taxable. Coaching and private coaching classes for college student, private, yes, commercial, so it is taxable. Consultancy given in relation to cultivation of mango, anything related to cultivation of agricultural produce, on that GST cannot be applicable, so non-taxable. Though it is a consultancy amount, but still it won't be because it's agricultural based. Next, performing in television serial, it is an commercial activity. Okay, it is a professional activity. It is completely taxable. Last, services by way of public convenience, such as provision for facilities of washroom. So anything related to mass population, publicly, if you're making anything which is, basically non-taxable. Okay, anything related to washroom or sanitary, anything related to sanitization, anything is non-taxable. Okay, so very simple. You just have to note down those particulars. Two column taxable, non-taxable. Now we total it up. So the taxable ka total comes up to 14 lakh 10,000. Non-taxable ka comes up to 15 lakh 70,000. Now they told you to calculate the value of tax at 18% GST. So it will be 9% CGST, 9% SGST only for taxable value, not for the non-taxable part. So 14 lakh 10,000 into 9% into 9%, we got those value. So when you add up, you get the total GST as 2,53,800. That's the total tax that has to be paid. So this is how you all had to solve the first question from that question number 3, okay, which was based on taxable and non-taxable, based on the exemption rule. Okay, very simple. I hope everyone have understood it. Chalo, now we'll jump to the next question. Okay, next question is again that Messrs. Anand and Company is carrying business in Nasik and they have the PAN number given. The company started the business on 18 Jan 2018. Its turnover is as follows. Determine the day from which the company is liable. Now he is the company is from Nasik. Nasik comes under Maharashtra, that is other state. Other state ka rule is if it's only services 20 lakhs, if it is only goods 40 lakhs, and if it's goods and services 20 lakhs. Now in the particulars they are giving you taxable sale, export sale, and exempt sale. When only sales are given, meaning it is only sale of goods. So if it is goods, the rule is that aggregate turnover should be 40 lakhs. If surpasses 40 lakhs, then the person will be liable to register under GST, otherwise not. Okay. So the columns will be same. Note down all these column: date, taxable, export, exempt. We need one more extra column which will be known as total. That will be total of taxable sale plus export sales plus exempt sale. Okay. So we will add up, taxable plus exempt plus export, which will give you the total. So total will come up to 9,73,000, 2,36,000, 2,83,000, 288, 2,04,000, 2,20,000, and 1,95,000. And once that is done, we have only one last step remaining, which is we need to find the cumulative total. Cumulative is zigzag adding. That is, we note down the first number as it is, and then first number plus the second number, and so on. Okay. So 9,73,000 plus 2,36,000 gives you 12,09,000. 12,09,000 plus 2,83,000 will give you 14,92,000, and so on. Okay. Now, when you look at the cumulative total, always look at the last. Try to search where that 40 lakhs is getting covered up. Now, if you look carefully, we can see that the 40 lakhs is not happening anywhere in the sum. Since the sum is based on goods, the rule is for goods, the total value is supposed to be 40 lakhs. See, for services, they have to mention it. Okay, it will be mentioned the services. Whenever they have only sale, see, you can only sale whenever sales are given. Sale meaning sale of goods. Okay, service ke liye they'll have to mention it. Since it's only sales, it is purely based on 40 lakhs ka rule. Okay, Now when the sum was done, it was done in 2019. That time the taxable limit was 20 lakh, but now it is 40 lakhs, okay, for goods. So we have to go with that 40 lakhs ka rule. So if you look carefully, there is nowhere 40 lakhs is getting covered up here. So final answer, since the aggregate turnover does not exceed 40 lakhs in any of the months, okay, Messrs. Anand and Company is not liable to register under GST. Okay, the sum was very simple. Now, when the sum was given, okay, that time the taxable limit for goods was 20 lakhs. So, in that time, it could have been the answer that would have been somewhere in 20th Feb. However, now, as for this year, the taxable limit for goods is 40 lakhs. So 40 lakhs is not happening here. So as per the current scenario, current rule, okay, it does not exceeds 40 lakhs. So they are not liable to register under GST. Okay. So if it is only goods, 40 lakhs ka limit, only services 20 lakhs. And if there are goods and services both in the question, then again the taxable limit is aggregate ka total limit is 20 lakhs. Okay. So these are the two questions in question number three. One was based on taxable, non-taxable. Second was based on registration under GST. Okay. So I hope everyone have understood both these questions. So with that, we will be ending this video here. Thank you.